Ole mole. It's live time, baby. It's a live time. Oh, what is going on, everybody? My name's Jacob Forster. What's going on? We're back to PowerWash Simulator. Hello, lovely people. Welcome into the live. We got Kat. Yes, 7 minutes left. Sadly, I missed the last 2 lives. No! That's totally fine. Ban him! Get him out of here! Just kidding. You're always welcome. Jordan! PowerWash Sim Day. Time to party. Let's go. Crab apples, let's go. How are you? Who are you? What's up, everyone? Who are you? How are you? Anime Sailor. Hello, Shadow Gal. Can't actually be go time. It's too early. I'm so behind. Oh boy, it's cleaning time. What's up, Cassie? Sylvie, hello, how are you? Clopey, PowerWash Monday, let's go, indeed. Currently cutting wood. What? Because I'm bored? Like chopping logs for firewood? Or are you doing some woodworking? It could be a multitude of different things. Or are you whittling some wood down into a spoon? I have no idea. Lux popping in to say hi. I'll be back soon. Sounds good. Sounds good. We got Honey Bree. Hello, everyone. Hope your day was good. Today did not. Today feel like not Monday to anyone else? A little bit. A little bit. Maja, hello. Desiree, cleaning time. Well, I hope you all are excited for some PowerWash Simulator. Let's cut the music. And let's, it's always so quiet. Let's return to our career. Continue. In progress. Oh, that's right. We've got a bunch of things to do. You know what? Let's start simple with our vintage car. I think I read this on the last stream, but we'll read it again from Aura Smith. We're settled into Esther's house now, and it's so much fun. Every day brings a fresh dose of the paranormal. This morning, Jenny found a blob of syrup on her pancake that looked just like Thirsty Roger from Sister Sister. We've set up an Esther vlog, and people are loving her. Anyway, we found this old car under some tarpaulin at the back of the garage and wondered if you thought it was worth running your jet over. Thanks so much. Aura. Okay. It's giving seal. Amazing. Well, here we are. It is time to PowerWash. Yeah, we got a new... Stinky. Stinky. Drink up, Nomi. Freddy Fazbear. Or. I would like to clean this classic car. Eee. Anything else around here, around this house? But yes, hello everybody. How is your Shmonday going? Starting off strong with a not Stardew Shmonday, but little PowerWash Shmonday. This is the house we just finished, right? I believe so. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, let me make sure I'm using the correct power washer. Oh, no. Wait, which one am I using? Is it this one? Wait, hold on. No, it was... Wait. It's got to be the Prime Vista 3000, right? This is the new one, right? Hold on, where's the shop? Let me just double check this real quick. Yeah, Prime Vista 3000. This is the one I just bought. Okay, cool. The PV 3000. Wash me! Oh, Jenny's going to live stream the car restoration for the vlog. Don't worry, you won't even know she's there. Jenny? They're right. I don't even know that she's here. She's hiding. Oh! Come on. Go, let's go. I don't think you're supposed to be able to do this. Oh, I can't get back there. Wait. But I can do this, I'm sure. I bet y'all didn't know that you could jump on top of the house while cleaning the car. You're having sloppy joes for dinner. Very nostalgic. I haven't had a sloppy joe. Gosh. It's gotta be like 15 years. It's gotta be a long time. Anyway, let's clean up this here old car. Spelling. This is gonna be easy peasy. Jacob's doing crimes! Rooftop crimes! Well, excuse me for wanting to have a little bit of fun, okay? A spelling! You know, I could just go oh! Is that a crack? Or is that poop? A spelling! Oh, no. No cracks. Very nice. Oh, look at that rear window. Crazy. Look at the trunk. This thing's cool. The old headlight. Got some horns up front too. Look at all that rust. Oh no. Can I power wash rust? I can. All right. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. I'd be so hyped if I saw a car like that in person. It'd be pretty cool. I'm not a car guy by any means, but I do like the design of old classic cars. Alright, I'm beginning to suspect that this might not be a worthless heap. Oh. I've always thought it'd be really fun to own... Headlight cleaned? Wow. There's so many headlights. I've always thought it'd be really cool to own a cool old car. Just for the fun of it. But the thing that always stops me is just safety standards. And I know you could retrofit an old car to be... Is retrofit the right word? I don't know. But I know you could spruce it up a bit. Get some modifications to make it a little bit safer. But that would be very expensive to do. Probably worth more than it would cost to buy a cool old car. Spling! Bumper time. Let's go. Indicator cleaned. Wow. But I do like my, I have a Subaru. And that thing's great. I love that car. Very safe, too. Don't have to worry about it exploding or crumpling up and crushing me into tiny little pieces if it crashes ever. Sometimes I'll look at Facebook Marketplace or eBay, not eBay, like Craigslist, other places where people are just selling their cars. See something really old, really cool, and I'm like, that'd be pretty fun to drive around. That would be pretty fun. Man, these headlights are nasty. Why am I not at all surprised Jacob has a Subaru? You know it. And I'm not talking like muscle cars either, like classic American cars. Some of them are cool, but watch me. There's even some like really cool I just love the design of old cars. There's some like 60s, 70s, like even like, I think it's Toyota Corollas. Those are such generic cars by today's standards. But some of them look so cool. The old ones. They're pretty sick. My grandfather has an Oldsmobile. That thing wouldn't scratch. Yeah, they're just built different. I'm scrolling through the Esther archives online. Yes. Tell me more. I feel like this thing is a lot more complicated than it leads me to believe. There's a lot of crevices. A lot of crevices in this weird little car. Nice, nice. Let's work on the trunk. The old timey trunk. This thing is cool. I saw metallic purple Cybertruck today. Oh no. These things are so ugly. Whenever I see one in the wild, it just ruins my day. You know, let's work on the tires. Tires, hubcaps. Things are gnarly. A spling! Little white wall tires, let's go. So close. That's so close. Come on, tire. What's left? What is left? Okay, there we go. Whose paw prints are on that car? Paw prints. Just the local neighborhood raccoon, obviously. Obviously. And the circular pattern. Do the spiral technique, and everything will work out. A baby. Mitzi was here. I could see that. I could see that. I also really like those really old cars that are basically just boats on wheels. They're just like way too big for their own good. But they're just like tanks. They're just straight up tanks. They just look so fun to drive. Okay. These wheels are tricky. Ah, there we go. Nice. Yeah, let's keep getting the doors. Is this the Fifth Amendment? This is the fire chief. We need you to clear your diary. This is a big job. The whole of the fire station needs something. Turns out this car was Esther's last film. Driving me nuts. Okay. Got it, got it. Hello, Jacob. How are you tonight? What's up, Watu? In it, she plays a school teacher whose car has a talking steering wheel. Incredible. But it's a poor conversationalist with a negative mindset. Uh-oh. Yeah, doing great, Watu. How are you? Door handle cleaned. Okay. Sure thing. Door cleaned. Oh, door hinge. Oh! How many door hinges do we have? Man, this thing really needs to get the rust out. It's crazy. Oh no, I was waiting to do that. No, I was gonna do the cat paws for last. Oh, I should have realized. Dang it. Do you have a key to get that upgrade disc? Upgrade disc? Upgrade disc? What are you talking about? What upgrade disc? We're talking about the same game. How's this trunk not done, by the way? Oh, it's the underside. But of course... No, that's the shelf. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's get this rear bumper taken care of. Really just get a good old blasting down there. I feel like I'm doing a really poor job with this one. Gordy referenced the blueprints. Oh. Got it. That one didn't, I didn't catch that. I didn't catch that immediately. That's good. You know, I stand by the fact that I did really enjoy the game. Had a lot of really cool and interesting mechanics about it. And every once in a while, I'll think about maybe jumping back in and trying out some of the different gameplay options that they have. Because they had a whole... Door hinge. They have the challenge modes and everything. I just really wish that they had more for the players who really went all in for the final ending. Because the game was very cool. It's just for how much you had to do at the end, it didn't feel like there was much reward for the player. Oh gosh. The mud guard. Clean up that mud guard. My mud guard. This thing is crazy. What am I missing? See a little bit down here. And maybe a little bit here. Interesting. The trunk still isn't done? Let me just get up. Let me just blast it. There we go. Bumper's still not done either. That's crazy. There we go. Mudguard. What does the mudguard need? Oh, I didn't finish the doors? Yeah, just a little bit of rust. Be nice to have a flashlight to really highlight. I mean, I could do that. It'd be nice to like really figure out what's going on. If the mud guards the car from muds, who's gonna guard the mud guard? Incredible. Great question. The question everyone should be asking themselves. Okay, you know, let's just jump on top of you. Canopy hinge. This thing is the most difficult thing I've power washed so far. Okay. Canopy hinge, canopy hinge. Stinky mudguard. I think I just need to keep blasting it. It's all these weird little corners here, I think. I hope Mudguard is okay. Nobody's here to protect Mudguard. Mudguard is on their own. All right, fine. Let's just take care of this canopy. Get the bottom of you. Get the front of you. The film's shocking finale meant it was a flop, and Esther's final role. So sad. Looks like she got to keep the car, though. Okay. Nice. All right, canopy is easy mode. No rust on whatever this material is. Door hinge. Door hinge. Canopy clean. Let's go. You know how old people wrap their couches in plastic? That's what will protect the mud guards. The old people plastic. Exactly. Then who's going to protect the plastic? It's thinking 3 steps ahead over here. Spling, spling. Let's go. Let's go. Double spling. Okay. Quick pass. We get all this rust out of here. It's going to be all these weird little corners that I got to hit. I have to hit them very, very well. Spling. Multi-pass. May the 4th be with you. Happy Star Trek Day, fellow nerds. Lilu Dallas multi-pass? You know, as soon as I said it out loud, that's exactly what my mind went to, so I'm glad somebody else thought that. I've been wanting to rewatch that movie. It's been so long since I've seen The Fifth Element. That's a great movie, by the way. That's a very fun movie. Very good sci-fi. If you haven't seen it, you're missing out. You're absolutely missing out. Never seen it, but always wanted to? Well, do yourself a favor. Do yourself a flavor. And go check it out. It's very good. It's got Bruce Willis. It's got Mia Jovovich. It's got Chris Tucker. It's got everybody's favorite character actor, Gary Oldman. So many great actors. Plenty more that I'm obviously forgetting. I'm trying to use just my natural eyeballs here to try and catch all of the things I've missed. Right there. Rather than using my little superpower. Your eyeballs are not natural. Thank you so much. Everybody always roasts me, by the way, whenever I play Door Hinge. Why is this door not done? Every time I play a puzzle game, and especially a puzzle game that requires focus on colors. Why does everybody say that I'm colorblind? I'm not colorblind. Oh, this is also part of door. Oh. Quick, what color is this car? This is like a deep maroon, I would say. I think, and I've explained this before, I think the disconnect is that I just give colors the wrong names. Even though I know what they are. Okay, oh, this hubcap? Really? Oh, I see it. I see it now. Spling! You pass for now. The wing mirror? Oh, the front of it, of course. Spling! Oh, okay, the bonnet still needs quite a bit. That's fine. This headlight. Should we get you a color wheel? No! Leave me alone! Spling! Nice. Oh, the horn. Oh, I see it! That's what the horn sounds like. To do, bonnet, 2 horns, and the shelf. Oh, gosh. 1 horn. Where's the rest of the horn? What else needs to be done on the horn? At the top of it? The top of the horn? Top of the horn, do ya? It's Jacksepticeye's new intro slogan. After he became a clown. How am I supposed to get this horn? Oh, it's back there. Oh my gosh. We can do this together. Shelf. Okay, shelf. Oh, I see it. Rusty and a little dusty. Rusty and a little dusty. Okay, just the bonnet. Just the bonnet, and I see some rust. Where else do I see it? Where else is it? Huh? Where's this rust at? Let's take a good close look. Oh my gosh, there's some rust right there. There's some rust right there. Alright. We got it. Where else is it? Where's this rust? I ask as I'm stomping all over it with my probably very muddy boots. Oh, right there. Oh my gosh. Right here. ASMR time, 30 minutes in. Am I needing to go, like, into here? Oh my gosh. Let's see it. Let's go. Very cool. The last image is me standing on the side mirror. Amazing. I earned $200. Phenomenal job on the car, Doc. Tracked it down, 1922 Chatsworth Roadster. One of only 10 ever made. Esther Diath may have been odder than the number 37, but she sure traveled in style. The Washdown live stream went viral, so we're hoping our new Driving Miss Pebbles series will add another 100,000 subscribers to our channel. So exciting. Wow. Very cool. Yeah, the ending pose, very good. Became a clown. He's been one the whole time. Don't say that about Sean. You know, he'd probably agree. Cool. Not too bad. That was a bit more complicated than I expected, but that was cool. Clean the fire station. $1,100. All right, What would you all like to see next? Which one should I do next? Skatepark seems like it'd be really fun. All of these sound very fun though. You gotta let me know. You gotta let me know. We could do some bonus jobs, some odd jobs, but we'll save that. We'll save that for sure. All right, of these three, what are we feeling? What are we feeling? Good job, Jacob. You did it. Thank you. I'm behind on my Jacob videos. Mrs. Watu is out of town. Can't watch them without her. Aww. That's sweet of you to wait for Ms. Watu. It's okay, Jacob. On my vision test for my driver's license, I accidentally said that the green light was blue. That's unfortunate. Burgundy? Yeah. No, that's definitely a burgundy too. Color distinction impaired, perhaps? No! Wrong, it's green. Colorblind people don't know they're colorblind. Well, you know, I've just for the fun of it, not because I was curious or worried, just for the fun of it, I've taken all those color blindness tests, and it's always been fine. Always been perfectly fine. I'm also really good at distinguishing between different colors. I think my problem is that when I am put under like a little ramp, when I'm put under pressure, my own self-inflicted pressure of making videos, I just stop understanding the world. And therefore, I just slip up and just start forgetting things and... All right, let's see. Skatepark, fire station. Skatepark, fire station. Skatepark, they're all good. But your favorite is the skatepark. Skatepark, you gotta do a kickflip IRL. Cottage, fire station, park. All right, we're doing the park then. Most everybody clean the skatepark. The recreation ground. Park warden. Seems our little town is going up in the world. Muckingham's skate park has been chosen to host the next county championships. Wow. Ordinarily, I'd leave the Solon types to roll around on their own filth, as is their wont. But if it's getting in the papers and on TV, we can't have people seeing all the grime and funny writing. So I want you to hit it with everything you've got. Let's go. It's job time. I also stop understanding the world when under pressure. This is a nightmare. This is the nightmare. This is gonna take all day. This is gonna take the whole stream. What is that? An ice cream truck? A little baseball field out there? Oh, why is this? This place is so messed up. Go ball, go! Oh, anyone ever explained to you what kind of compound they use for structures such as these? Cement. Let's go. Let's go! Oh! Oh! Let's go, soccer ball. Soccer ball's doing some sick tricks right now. Go, soccer ball, go. Wait, no, go, go. Go, go, go! Yeah! Going on the rail? Crazy. All right, well, this is very grimy. Pooh, says somebody. It's a park. It is the park. All right, I'm gonna start with the outer edges as much as possible. Okay, I love that Jacob's having so much fun with the soccer ball. Thank you. It's the best. Oh boy, yeah, this is a lot. This is a lot. We're gonna do our best here. Try to get this all done. Now the difficulty is gonna be if there is rust on any of this railing. That's going to be the nightmare maker. The nightmare maker, man. But let's see what we get. Already the gate's not finished, but we'll come back to that. Just trying to focus on the railing. Gate's done. Railing's done. Nice, nice. Double nice. Oh my gosh, look at all this graffiti. Fun colors though. Super fun colors. Oh boy, I'm not sure I know how to approach this quite yet. We'll do our best to just try to get every outer edge that we can get. And then go from there. I know what we're doing for the rest of the stream. I think you know exactly what's happening here. We're cleaning this place up once and for all. Oop. Who knows? Maybe we'll just blast on through this. Maybe we'll power wash our way through this bad boy. There we go. That's what I needed. Want to get on top. Get all this cleaned up. It's gonna make it easier for the rest of it. Holy moly, let's go. Okay. That's nice. Oh gosh. You know what? Let's just do this super quick. This is the most efficient way. Who needs a ladder when you've got strong legs at your disposal? See, 1%, basically done. You know, you're so right. You're so right. This is too easy. This is the easiest and the peasiest. Ah, it doesn't reach that far. That's fine. All I needed was this little upper section. Okay. Cool. Cool. Oh. Fortunately, I can't get over there. Can't jump on top of it. That's fine. That's fine. All right, let's get to work. The cleaning, the real cleaning, starts right now. Right now. I'm just happy that there's not like, at least not yet, not a like really deep stains and other things that I have to worry about. At least with these walls. At least with this power washer. Might just be the power washer's so good right now. Oh no. Alright, we might need to get the ladder over here. Maybe. 2%! Just like the worst milk. Anyone here a 2% milk drinker? I just have questions. Don't worry too much, we just have some questions for you. I am a no milk because yuck. I like 2% milk. It's very refreshing. Interesting. I've never, so I haven't consumed just straight milk probably since I was like a teenager. But I would never relate milk to refreshing in my life. Are you a 2% shamer? You know what? No. I shame nobody. I just want to know why. I just need to know why. Whenever I'm getting coffee, I was like, what kind of milk do you want? It's like, give me that whole milk. Nah, usually I just stick with the milk that is like the default for whatever drink they have. Nice. Oh, this is going so well. You know what? Should I work on the floor first? Would that be more satisfying? I don't know. I do not know. Sometimes it feels like my bones crave milk. That's just big milk. That's just big milk. Psychologically torturing you. They got you since you were a kid. Big milk is out to get you. Milk does taste slimy. I think it depends on the milk too. Like 100% depends on the milk. You know, it hasn't been since I was a teenager, because I do very specifically remember. How do you stop? Okay, see, there we go. I do very specifically remember buying like a nice, like those like glass bottles of that fancy milk. And that was like the best milk I've ever had in my entire life. So there is something about it, like getting the right kinds too. You know what? You can have your milk taste testing. I will not be partaking. Some of us don't have the luxury of whole milk calories, Jacob. You know what? I get it. I get it. I get it. I'm not saying that I drink milk all the time. I actually don't drink much milk at all, unless it's in coffee. But even then, I usually get milkless coffees anyway. Sometimes a latte with that whole milk, so much better. So much better. Spling! Let's go. Let's, if we can go. Wait, okay. Oh, this wall. This little guy. This little guy. It's gonna be right up top there, huh? Yoink. Here we go. Really? There we go. Nice. See, everybody has something to say about milk. What the hell is fancy milk? I mean, for those of you who are here in the US, you know, most milk comes in those random plastic cartons. And sure, it's totally fine milk, but there's like fancier dairy farms, I guess. I assume it's just dairy farms that have like specialty milk. I really truly don't know what that means. Maybe it's got to be like free range chicken eggs, but free range cow milk. I truly don't know. But there's a really good creamery. It's like you ever go to a Whole Foods, they'll have like specialty milk. One I really like that I've had in the past is, I think it's Broguers? Something like that. I don't know. I literally have not purchased milk in years and years and years. Except for cream for making food and or baking. Get a little heavy cream. Make some nice little bases, some sauces. All the good stuff. Okay. Wait. Same wall? Different wall. Okay. It's actually very annoying. I have to use this ladder everywhere to just get to the tops. How did people find out that cows have milk? Don't ask questions you don't want to hear the answers to. No, I don't eat cereal. I don't eat cereal. I rarely ever even eat breakfast. I know that's pretty blasphemous to say. And if I do eat breakfast, I'm usually gonna be like, oh, let's go get myself like a bagel, cream cheese, or maybe like a nice traditional like bacon and egg breakfast. Something fun. I'm not a cereal guy. Who thought of eating eggs is the real question. There's also a great question. Someone saw something come out of a chicken and go, I can eat that thing. A very brave soul back in the day. I was like, yeah, you know what? This looks appetizing. Spling! Oh, that's an unexpected little spling right there. I will take it. I will take it. This conversation is making my stomach turn. See, this is how you keep the people engaged. This is why people come to the Jacob Forster copyright, trademark, patent pending live streams. For the heated debates, somehow, unintentionally, or yeah, completely unintentionally, we've already devolved into food conversation. How does this happen every single stream? Maybe I should just become a food content creator and just talk about food all day. No more video games. Just everybody's questions about where food came from. Another episode of Cooking with Jacob, except it's every day. And I show you the food that I eat. Yesterday, on the episode of Cooking with Jacob, you would have seen me devour 2 giant hot dogs. 1 chili cheese and 1 Chicago style. It was a good day. It was a very good day. But it was a really bad day to be a hot dog. You know what I'm saying? It was a real bad day to be a hot dog. Spling! Let's go. Sam! Sam! Sam, what you got, a hot dog? What's up, Sam? Delicious. Okay, we reached the end of this talk. Yeah, someone asked if you could eat your own poop. What if my poop is edible? Jacob's 100% going to Denny's for dinner tonight. You know, I do enjoy Denny's. Because it's... actually, all right, here, let's have a conversation right now. You know, it's a really good, like, an amazing food to have. That's like one of the best things if you get a good one. A great breakfast burrito. Good breakfast burrito, sensational, incredible, delectable even. You know what isn't served anywhere except until like 11:30 a.m.? Breakfast burritos. Why are there not... Kitty loves meows. Thank you for the $10 super chat. Admit it, this video is a paid advertisement for milk at this point. No. We're done with the milk talk. Why aren't breakfast burritos served later? And I looked it up. And I was researching, trying to find anywhere that sold a breakfast burrito past noon. Because I would eat a breakfast burrito. This looks like a skull. I would go and get breakfast burritos any time of the day. And there are no places that sell breakfast burritos past noon. Until I found one random website of a place called, I think they're just called Breakfast Burritos All Day. It's like BBAD. Is the restaurant. And they're like, yo, yeah, we love breakfast burritos and we want to make breakfast burritos all day. Guess when they close? Guess when they close? Oh, wait. I'm going with 1 p.m. 6? 12? 2 p.m.? You know, while you all guess, I'm gonna look it up because I don't want to be wrong. Let's see. When are they open? Open 7 days per week, 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. Y'all need to change your name from Breakfast Burritos All Day to Breakfast Burritos into the early afternoon. What a joke. You know what I'm saying? What a joke. You can't call yourself breakfast burritos all day and close at 2 p.m. Anyway, I went down a rabbit hole with this and I was like, why don't places just do this more often? And I mean, it makes sense because from what I was reading, it's the prep involved, keeping fresh produce like that on hand, at least for restaurants that only do it for the morning and then have a regular menu for the rest of the day. But like, if there was a 24-hour breakfast burrito place, I'd be going there a lot. Someone said Sonic has breakfast burritos all day, but you know, I've been to Sonic probably as many times as I have fingers, if not less. I don't know if I'd trust Sonic with a breakfast burrito. I'll be real honest. I could be wrong. Could be absolutely wrong. False advertisement. I'd riot. Yeah, need to be 24 hours. I'm gonna drive the hour it would take and get one. Are you nearby that place? 24-hour IHOP? Well, that's the thing too, like, those are really your only options. For anything breakfast related, anything that has to do with eggs. Anything that has to do with eggs that's open late is going to be Denny's, IHOP, or those chain restaurant places. And you know what? They're not bad. They're not bad in the slightest. But it'd be fun to get some other breakfast related goodies. You know, there is a place that I like going to, and they have a couple breakfast all day items. One of which is like an egg panini. And that thing's pretty good. That thing's pretty good if I'm really wanting some eggs not in breakfast. And I don't want to go to an IHOP or Denny's or something. I feel like I'm kind of losing it here on my pacing. Okay, nice. We will 100% need the ladder for this. Yeah, can't reach that far. Breakfast poutine the other day. Oh. Sounds like it'd be pretty good. 2 a.m. pancakes from IHOP. Hit though? Oh, I don't doubt it. I do not doubt it. You know, I used to not really be a big breakfast guy. And then I changed my ways. Then I realized how good breakfast actually is. I was like, what was wrong with me? Who was I lying to before? Just myself. Lying to myself. I still don't really eat breakfast, but I do like breakfast items. Bye guys, bye Jacob. Bye Neko. See you later. Thanks for stopping in. Honestly, I love me some breakfast tacos. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, so TwitchCon San Diego. I was staying, obviously, downtown San Diego. And right near, I stayed in a hostel a couple years ago. Right next to the hostel that I was staying at for TwitchCon, there was this great little coffee / cocktail / oh, we're back all the way around. Awesome. / breakfast place. And they had like some of the best breakfast tacos I've ever had in my life. And so just this past year, fall, when TwitchCon came around, I made a point to go over to that same place and get that breakfast taco because it was so good. I was like, oh, I can't wait to go back again this year just to get these tacos. And they changed them. They changed the tacos, and they're so much worse. I mean, they were still good. They were still good, but it was nothing compared to what they used to be. And I was so sad. I was so sad. It was like the best thing I've ever had. I know, it was so lame. It was so lame. I just about cried. Okay. Gosh, I really feel like... Can you... Get out of here. I really feel like the walls are what most of this skate park is. I'm like, oh yeah, start with the walls. Start with something easy. No, the walls are the hardest part. It's just so much wall. There's so much wall. Food specified by time of day is so silly. If I feel like making spaghetti for breakfast, I should, and I will, and I do. Do what you want. It's your mouth. And you can put any food you'd like in there. At any time of day. It's not illegal. Nobody's stopping you. That's what we call freedom, baby. Spling! Only $5 for that whole wall? That's crazy. I know, I had to stop myself. Spling! I'm using wrong account. Uh-oh. Need to visit Australia and we'll spoil you with our food. You know what? I've heard that Australia has some great breakfast food. You know, there's actually an Australian cafe that I like going to every once in a while. And they specialize in Australian brekkie and Australian coffee. Actually pretty good. That's one of the only places around that serves a breakfast burrito until they close, which I think they close at like 6 or 7 o'clock. 6, 7. And you know what? It's great that they do that, but you know what's not great? Is that they charge like $17 for a single breakfast burrito. So that's the other caveat, is so you can find a breakfast burrito all day, but why is it $20? Who is buying $20 breakfast burritos? It's crazy. It's all the egg prices. Did you say, do not speak? Do not speak of the numbers. It's wall time. It's wall time. Yeah, for the price of eggs right now, it's crazy. But eggs have dropped, right? Dropped a pretty significant amount. Not as bad as it was. Right? No, Jordan, no! Soccer ball. Okay. Excuse me? Excuse me. Pizza is just not tasty? Excuse me? Sam, where are you? Ban them immediately. There's Warhammer graffiti somewhere in those walls? Is there really? I mean, I wouldn't know what it looks like regardless, so. Unless it just says Warhammer. Okay. Jacob got so offended. I love pizza. I love pizza. I genuinely feel like if I could eat pizza every day, I would. Like in those hypotheticals where it's like, oh, if you could eat one type of food every single day, which one would it be? I genuinely think I would choose pizza. It's a close toss-up between Mexican food. It's really just got to be Mexican food would be the other one. so good. I love pizza. I'm such a pizza head. Love this pizza. Wow. Look, I like a barbecue chicken pizza. Get out. Get out of here. But I don't like the red sauce and the cheese together. Who are you? No, it's okay. It's okay. Everyone is entitled to their own opinions. Even if their opinions are wrong. You would eat Korean food every day. But that's like saying I would eat Italian food every day, because pizza's within Italian food. Give me one type of food. Jordan is just got every loophole to catch me. I can't win. There's no winning. Someone who grew up in New Jersey. Or, sorry, in Missouri. New Jersey pizza is the best. Is that where the real thin, like, coal oven pizza's from? I like a good New York slice. Park warden. I mean, how in heck do you make a slope out of concrete? This guy's still talking? Spling. Nice. Nice little spling. Finally catching alive again. Hello, Britt. Welcome. Welcome to the chaos. Welcome to the chaoticness of the stream. I gotta fly to New Jersey just so I can try your pizza. Is it thin? Yes, they all eat it folded in half. My BF is from there and judges me when I eat it normally. Lol. Wait, is it floppy though? Is it floppy slice? Or is it just... What is it? What is it? Tell me more. Well, I don't like pizza, so I think you're crazy, period. But I think everyone is entitled to their opinions. And I don't think anyone's opinions are wrong, unlike Jacob here. So you're saying my opinion is wrong? About my opinion, about your opinion being wrong is wrong? Make it make sense. How the tables have turned on me. Gotcha. What if I did one of these streams and I didn't say a single word? Just sat here in silence just power washing for like 5 hours. I feel like people would go crazy in the chat. I feel like you all would fight each other. Be like a battle royale. This would become Fortnite lobby. People speculating why I'm not speaking for me. It'd be an interesting experiment. No commentary gameplay? It's like those videos. I don't know if anyone's ever seen those videos pop up. I will click on them just because sometimes I want to see how long a game is. Or see how far along I am in a game. But it's like those videos where it's like, blah, 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 game, 100% completion, no commentary, all the way through. And it's people who, I don't understand those channels. Because the whole point is just like, they plow through a game as fast as humanly possible. I know why they make them, but they just go through a game as fast as humanly possible. No commentary, no nothing. It's essentially like a walkthrough guide, but without it being a guide. But just imagine that. But there's just a guy in the corner screen here, and he's not saying anything. He's just... just a mouth agape. How long do we think Jacob would last in a silent stream? That's a good question. Because, you know, I feel I would have more pressure to speak just in order to satisfy the rules of streaming, because I would feel bad for people who were joining and not recognizing their voices, because I think that's an important thing about streaming, is the interaction that you get. But on the flip side of that is the fact that, look at that, pretty good. I can sit for hours and play a video game and not say a single word. I've recently started replaying Bloodborne. I've been thinking about doing a little, like, super long play of that for the channel. But the other night I was playing it, I feel like 3 hours straight, and I didn't say a single word. I was just real locked in. You all would see a difference in gameplay 100% if I didn't speak. And I think that's true for any gaming content creator that you may watch. Is I think they'd be a completely different level of gaming if they weren't also doing commentary. People really underestimate how much is involved with keeping up a narrative, keeping up commentary, while it's just so much multitasking. It really is. It's very fun. But you gotta have some compromises on some of the things that you're doing. Sometimes it's just not as good if I'm not locked in. 2 minutes tops. I'll give him 25 seconds. I think you'd have to turn the comments off on your end. That would make it so much easier, though. Got to do it the hard way. Dang. Now I'm thinking about breakfast burritos. But sadly, we will have no breakfast burritos today. No breakfast burritos. I mentioned at the end of the last stream that I was gonna make my little pita bread chicken salad sandwich because I didn't have any bread because it molded. Guess what I found on my pita bread as soon as I ended the stream about to make a nice delicious sandwich? My pita bread had molded. So I had to run to the grocery store and pick up more bread after the stream. It was very sad. I was very disappointed. No! I also took a bite of that bread during one of the breaks of that stream because I wanted to have like a small little snack because I was getting hungry. I was like, oh, let me dip this in my hummus real quick. And then I didn't find out till afterwards that I ate a piece of moldy pita bread. I was so upset. I started freaking out. I was like, oh, I'm gonna die. I was chilling though. That explains so much. I am just molds. I am the mold man. Spling! I really appreciate the fact that you can rotate the nozzle in this game. I think it really adds to the flavor of what we got going on here. The peak gameplay mechanics here. R to rotate. Most gamers would try to reload. I rotate. Freeze your bread! I know, I gotta do something else. You should keep it in a cabinet. Nice. Problem is I've got like one of those, I've got a pretty small fridge. I figured I wouldn't need a full-size refrigerator when I got this apartment. And so I bought kind of a small little guy. And it was pretty cheap. It was pretty cheap. It does the job very well, except the freezer causes freezer burn quite often. If I keep anything in the freezer for anything more than like a week, it's pretty freezer burned. And so I don't really trust my freezer all that much. Keep your bread in the fridge. Won't it get all soggy and nasty though? I don't know how bread storage is supposed to work. I'm not good at these things. Debarch. Excuse me. Nice. Oh my god. Okay. Nice. Toast it. Toast away the mold. Genius. Can you adjust the temp of your freezer? Probably. Probably. When I tell you, it's a cheap fridge, it's a really cheap fridge. I think I paid like maybe a couple $100 for it. Maybe. It's got one of the knobs inside and the back where you go thunk, thunk, change the temperatures. But the thing is, like, if I ever throw ice cream in there, I feel like the ice cream is like never quite as firm as it should be. But then again, I feel like everything gets freezer burned. It's a weird AliExpress fridge. Uh-oh, what just happened? Nothing happened, apparently. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just not capable. It's just the freezer part. The fridge part works wonders. It's great. The freezer, whatever the freezing element is, makes everything stink of freezer. You know what I'm saying? This sounds so insane. You know the freezer smell? Am I crazy? What? You don't know what I'm talking about? Is that just freezer burn? The freezer smell? It's not leaking. It's always... Maybe it is. I don't know. My old freezer was the same. Some things weren't cold enough, but then everything else was burnt. Yeah, exactly. That's how my freezer is, because it's in a shelter apartment and the state doesn't care that much. Yeah, I had to buy my own appliances when I moved in. They don't provide them. And so when me and my roommate first got the place, we're like, do you want to spend $1,000 on a refrigerator? He said no. And I asked myself, do I want to spend $500 to $1,000 on a refrigerator? And I said, absolutely not. I'm a single man living in an apartment with a roommate who also probably isn't going to cook anything. We don't need a massive, luxurious fridge. So we found the cheapest one possible. And you know, it has served me very, very well for the past 7 years that I've lived here? 6 years? How long have I been in this apartment? Since 2019, at least. So yeah, at least 7 years. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. I really feel like I should move. We're getting real deep here today. I feel like I'm stagnant. I feel like I'm stagnant in this place. And I want a little adventure. I want a little something different than where I'm at right now. You know what I mean? Yeah, if I move, I might be able to get a pet. Exactly. But the problem is, I love this little place that I live. I'm not gonna dox myself. It's really awesome. But I don't know. It's a weird position to be in. It's a great spot. Rent's not too bad, at least for California. It's very good for where I live. My rent is incredibly good for where I live. But there's not really anything that goes on. Not really anything happening here. Oh. And I feel kind of complacent just being here. It's not like I have to be here either. I don't know. I'm in a very questioning kind of phase of where I'm living recently. Today's conversations were very controversial. Would you stay in Cali or would you broaden your horizons? I'd like to think it'd be fun to broaden my horizons. If anything, if I moved somewhere else in California, it'd probably be maybe closer to LA a little bit. I don't know. The problem is I have a lot of friends, basically my only friends that live here in California live in like in actual LA. But then I'd be living in LA. Which, there's some great places. But a lot, not so much. It really depends. Okay, it's gotta be the top up there. You can see some of the random goop. Let's go find that ladder. LA is so expensive. Yeah, I mean, most of California is expensive. I think where I live is pretty much the same cost as LA would be. Nice. Nice. Let's go. Ladder to the rescue. Sometimes a quiet life is a good life in some cases. Very true. Very true. And that's the thing. It's I'm very fortunate to be where I live because it is just a very chill, kind of quiet little space. I do kind of enjoy chaos, though. I do enjoy the unexpected. Inside of me, there are two wolves. One wolf would like to live in the middle of a big city, right above a coffee shop or a bar, where there's just something happening all the time, no matter where you are. What is part of this wall? And the other wolf wants to live in the middle of a forest in a cabin. These are the two wolves inside of me. I'm sorry. Oh, this counts as part of the wall. Okay, got it. If you're price locked for the apartment, I would kind of say. I mean, see, that is the problem. My landlord has never raised my rent, so I'm very happy about that. Very happy about that. And it's not like some rent, not some like landlord subsidiary either. It's just like a single owner. This man is in his 80s, maybe 90s. I don't know. I've seen him maybe once in the past 2 years. I remember a while ago, like many years ago, I posted, I think I posted on like Instagram or one of my stories or something. I was like, oh, I'm thinking about maybe moving to LA. It's gotta be kind of fun. And somebody replied and was like, no, don't do it. Blah, blah, blah. Some other content creator who decided to move to LA. Like, moved to LA and they absolutely hated it. They blah, blah, blah. They said it was so bad. And I mean, people don't know this, but like, I've grown up in Southern California my entire life. So like, I know exactly what LA is like. I've been there so many times over my lifetime. I thought it was really funny they were being so protective. Being like, don't do it, Jacob. You don't know what LA is like. Like, I basically have grown up around here. It's not that big of a move. Thank y'all for the frankly scintillating conversation tonight. But I gotta go to bed. See yas. See you later, Spinosaurus. Thanks for hanging out. Have we completed the circle? We've completed the outer line. Oh, even the railing. Wow. Wait. Skatepark floor. Okay. Stay for the money. Well, that's the thing. If I moved out of California, then I'd be saving some money. Oh, more paw prints. How did I not see this before? Oh, wait a second. Where's the gnome? We're about to blast this little gnome. Oh, gotcha. What is this, the peanut truck? Anyway. City food, home, overlooking the ocean. Not a bad deal. It would be a bad deal. It makes sense why the super wealthy people have multiple homes. They get a little bit of everything. I guess we'll get the underside first. Well, I think that it really depends on the type of person you are. If you like interacting with people and like the busyness of a big city, LA would be fun. Maybe. I don't know, that's the problem. It might be. It might be. Genuinely, it might be. I feel like if I was going to move more to a city, it'd be like, I think it'd be sick to live in New York. New York City. But that's more expensive. That's way more expensive. I did enjoy Nashville when I was out there. I think that could be fun. Frankly, I feel like I would enjoy any place that I lived as long as I found a thriving artistic community to be within. So that's the thing that I really enjoy. That's the things that I really appreciate. The whole reason I go out to LA is to see my music friends, to go play music myself, or to see friends who are in the content creation space. I don't know if you look hard enough. Okay, get out of my way, stool! I know if you look hard enough, you'll find a good artistic community pretty much anywhere that you're looking, but there are some places that have it more than others. Yes, good pizza place too, for sure. Absolutely. If there's no good pizza, I don't want to be there. Let's do it like this. Nasty. The gallery bench is what they call it. Sorry, little paw prints. You're out of here. All right, this is gonna be a good little spling. Hey there, I've got one heck of a filthy sidecar. If you can fit us in, I can run it up to you if that helps. No need, I will be there shortly. Park warden, if there's one thing I know about concrete, it's that it likes to be as flat as possible. What is this man's obsession with concrete? My cat has come and joined me in watching the stream. He says hi. Hello, kitty. Yeah, tiny apartment in New York City. Yeah, if I didn't have this whole streaming setup. I think I'd have fun in the tiny apartment in New York City. I think I would. Because I'd just be outside of it the whole time. Oh gosh, where do I even start? I guess I could just work on the floor. Yeah, let's work on the floor. We're 40% complete. This is crazy. This is taking so long. Sometimes I'll think about it of being like, what if I just transitioned to full vlog content? So I was just carrying a single camera or my phone around. And that way I could live a little bit more minimally. It'd be kind of fun. Sometimes I do. I envy the... And I know they've put so much more work into their stuff. But sometimes I envy the people who do like travel vlogs, because I love to travel, and that would be so fun to do. I don't know, I've done like some trips here and there related to gaming, and I think that's incredibly awesome. Oh, JK, thanks for being a member for a full year. So happy you're still live. Yay for 1 year. Well, thank you. Thanks for your support over the year here. Always appreciate seeing you here in the stream. But yeah, I know I've done fun travel stuff relating to video games, and just having this channel has allowed me to do some amazing traveling. That's been incredibly awesome to experience. I would be afraid though that if it was like my main focus, it might be hard to enjoy moments of what I like most about traveling is just the spontaneity of it all. Dude, this floor is nasty. Jacob Cowboy streams coming to you in 2027. As long as there's breakfast burritos and whole milk. Wait, you play music? Yeah. Yeah, I've been writing music, performing. Holy schmoly, dude. Holy schmoly. 1 year equals one big dono. Also just got home from Florida and I'm burnt. But pain leads to a nice tan afterwards. JK, what an insane... Holy moly, thank you so much for the $100 super chat. That's very kind of you. That's very, very kind of you. Thank you. Thanks for being such a support of this channel for so long now. I don't deserve it. But thank you. Not the pause. Yeah, JK, you are always amazing. Thank you for helping me to pay my bills. Thanks for helping me buy food. Sometimes I forget I've been doing this for as long as I have now. This all really just kind of started as just like I've always wanted to do some type of a content creation in some capacity. It was right before COVID hit. I was like, man, I really want to try for this. And it was just like a perfect storm of TikTok was just kind of getting off the ground. Nobody was really doing gaming stuff on there, not too much at least. And then COVID happened, and some of my videos were popping off before that happened, and it just kind of snowballed. And it has been a wild journey that has lasted so much longer than I always realize. So I'm always so very honored that people find my content worth enough to hang out, spend their time. People like JK who are donating some real life hard-earned money on these little videos and live streams that I make. All this to say, thank you. I'm so very appreciative of all of you who come out to watch me power wash a skate park for 4 hours on Mondays. Among other things that I do. But yes, sorry, let me catch up to all of the comments. Go to a pumpkin patch and then carve said pumpkins. So you do music, YouTube editing, and writing a book? A book! Yes. So first and foremost. Oh, you know, I didn't even really realize that all these floors were separate pieces. Oh, okay. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah, cool. Yeah, first and foremost, I feel like I've always... I know you all see me as a quote-unquote entertainer. What would you classify me as a YouTuber? Would I be an entertainer? Because I don't necessarily like influencer. I actually really don't like the word influencer. At least not for myself. I'm technically a content creator. I mean, I'm definitely entertaining people. But I've always, first and foremost, always wanted to be an artist. And not necessarily visual. But I love music. I love writing. I perform a lot. I've been performing a lot for basically my whole adult life. The music I write is probably quite different than what you would expect out of me. Let's go. If you have no idea of my musical background, what would you anticipate my music was? Like, what genre? Maybe that could be your new fridge fund, Jacob. Sometimes I like to go a little crazy, Law. Yes, you deserve it. You always make content with the biggest smile on your face, and I love that. Well, thank you, JK. Very sweet. Yeah, 6 years since COVID is wild. Jacob streams are always fun. You just paid for Jacob's next breakfast burrito. Maybe like the next 6 breakfast burritos. Sorry, I'm catching up with everybody here. Your vids have always been wonderful in the community you have fostered is the best. It's very sweet. Honestly, Jacob, you've made some of my really, really horrid days a lot better. For years. Before I joined the live streams, you've made some of the bad days a little less of a burden. That's very sweet. That's very sweet. I know content creators always talk about this. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by messages and then going on a tangent, and then I'll catch up again. But I know people in the content space always mention this. I know I've mentioned it in the past, but it really is so very easy to feel like I'm on this little island of myself making online videos, because the only feedback I get are numbers on a screen and words that fill up a comment section. And so it doesn't always feel very real. And so it's very bizarre sometimes doing all of this as an online person who's making content for people. But I'm always reminded of whatever amount of impact that I may have when I get people that reach out every so often saying how much a video meant to them, even if it wasn't supposed to be meant that way, with how just the silliness and kind of fun that I end up having with a lot of videos. And it's a reason why I really did want to kind of do YouTube myself, is because I also, especially years ago, would have some really bad days and bad moments in life, and I always found a comfort in pulling up a fun video, watching a content creator that I enjoyed. How's this not done? The rail. Oh, it's the underside, isn't it? Yeah. But yeah, finding some little moments just to enjoy a laugh and enjoy some time with a video, just general entertainment. And it means a lot when people reach out and let me know that that is the case for myself and for the videos that I make for people. So thank you for saying that. It's very sweet. Let's see. Variety show type. One big smiley dude. Happy to support you in any way I can. And Jester, content creator, I guess. Variety show. A gamer. Smile spreader. I don't see anything more but an amazing content creator in you. Thank you. The only dude I somewhat know that actually has a typewriter and uses it. I don't know about entertainer. You're not a Savannah Banana. Content creator? Creative? Jacob casually out here writing heavy metal music. How's the book? Did I miss an update? No updates yet. I'll give you like a brief one here in a second. I've looked up and found the singing videos on YouTube, which means I now have something to do tonight. Oh no. Country? No. No thanks. Whole milk breakfast burrito eater. That sounds yucky. Alternative? Pretty good. Not you specifically, but streamers in general, I think, are like actors, athletes, people that we watch for entertainment. Okay. Something folk related? That's pretty bang on. Just being you, and that's why I love it. I say either being like heavy rock or complete opposite and very like Noah Khan. Granted, not all streamers are entertainers. Some are true influences. Yeah, absolutely. Some are. I could see Noah Khan type music from him. Content so uplifting for me. That's why I watch your content. I think from what I've seen from you on your videos, that you're a good reminder that there's still just plain old goodness in the world. Makes me feel a little less hopeless. Thank you, Jordan. Honeybrie, I remember the first time I saw you play Little Left. I was so stressed with work and moving and relationships that I was at a breaking point. Watching those videos made me so happy. Thank you. They're very sweet. Oh boy, I did not expect country to get that reaction. I think some old country is cool, like Johnny Cash. But I am not a country fan. I'm not a country fan in the slightest. But again, totally cool if you enjoy some country. I know they've got some fun music out there. The stuff I write it's very just singer-songwriter, which I know is the most vague genre you will ever hear. But yeah, the songs that I write are typically very introspective, and they usually lean more on the sad songs. My music is much different than my outward personality, I feel. Yeah, Johnny Cash is great. Hello, I'm Johnny Cash. Ding 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 ding. That's my Johnny Cash impression. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Bob Dylan can be considered a singer-songwriter, and it's great. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I love Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan is an incredible musician. You know what? I saw that he was going to be in California in June. I was like, ooh, I've always wanted to see Bob Dylan. Always wanted to see Bob Dylan, especially right now. He probably doesn't have much time left. I think I've mentioned this before, but there was a certain point in my life where I just assumed Bob Dylan was dead. And my mind was blown to find out that he was, in fact, alive and still writing music and still performing. This was like when I was in my early 20s, I think. I found this out and I was like, wait, what? He's still going? I just assumed he was a legend who had passed. Jacob Forster music channel when? Sooner than later, I hope. I keep thinking about it. So I want to record a full album. I need to get out of my head with it though. I'm very much a perfectionist when it comes to the things that I create. Not necessarily YouTube, because this is definitely more on the casual, fun side of things. Of the things that I create, it's very straightforward what I do here. But I see music as an art, obviously. And I see what I create as artistic expression, and I want it to live up to what I am thinking of it as. And that puts way too much pressure on making it perfect. And I just get stuck in that eternal loop forever. I won't lie, the new Noah Kahn album actually sent me into a spiral. So actually, maybe I shouldn't listen to depressing introspective music right now. You know, if you really want to go into a spiral, go listen to Sufjan Stevens' Carrie and Lowell. That's a good one. That's a good one right there. What was that noise? Oh, I got a star. Nice. That album will make you cry. That's the kind of music that I listen to in my free time. When I'm just like, I wanna listen to some good music, I will just listen to music that will make me want to cry. Same, like they typically make biopics about dead artists. Exactly. Why would they make one about Bob Dylan if he's still alive? Timothée Chalamet. You know, I watched that. I think I watched it when I was on my flight to Japan. Because I had to watch like 6 movies back to back because I couldn't fall asleep on an airplane. And you know what? I had fun with that one. I had a fun time watching that movie. He didn't do that bad of a job. Well, I, for one, would love to hear your music, even if it's not perfect to your standards. Can't be your day one fans. This is me finding out Bob is still alive. Wait, you didn't know that Bob Dylan was still alive? Yeah, Timothée Chalamet. I remember when Jacob discovered Radiohead, my favorite band. Holy moly! The music that I listen to really makes me want to stomp my gas pedal to the floor and weave in and out of traffic like a maniac. You know what? Sometimes I do turn on some music like that, especially while driving. The music that makes you feel like you're invincible. And you're like, Oh yeah, I could do anything right now. I love good alternative for like driving around too. There's a great band called the Band of Skulls, and they have some great kind of fun, little hard-hitting music. It's quite good. Oh gosh, what am I doing here? What am I doing here? I feel like I'm still catching up with so many people here. What else we got? What else we got? I'm back. Welcome back, Kat. Stevens, as in Yusuf? No, not Cat Stevens. Sufjan Stevens. Spelled Sufjan. Y'all not know, Ball? Y'all listen to Sufjan Stevens? Do you mix and master it yourself too? I would, yeah, if I was doing it. That's the problem. That's the problem. I've always done everything on my own, and I'm sick of it. I need help. I can't do everything by myself. As much as I can, it would take far too many lifetimes to do everything that I want to do. And I realized that while I was attempting to write a novel. I had a lot of fun with it. I finished the novel. I started the editing phase, and I was like, I don't want to do this by myself. So I was getting some feedback. And this is as much progress update as I have on it. Got some good feedback. They did an initial read through, and I got some very, very helpful feedback on it, and I just am now in the place where I need to go through and consider those notes and figure out how I'd like to proceed. And that's a bit of a, it's a lot. It's a lot. Imagine all of a sudden you haven't been in school for many, many years, and then you just have a massive writing assignment that is 400 pages long. And they're like, okay, go ahead and edit this. It's a little intimidating. It's a little intimidating. But I would like to get it done sooner than later. I've just been letting it sit for a minute. So I really didn't give it any breathing room after I finished it. I don't listen to a whole lot of Western music, Jacob. I listen mostly to K-pop. Well, there you go. There you go. K-pop is a solid choice. Also, I'm flying to Germany end of June. Any recommendations on how to make time go by quicker? Oh, on the plane? Oh, gosh. Also, I think you asked me earlier if I've ever been to Burning Man, and I have not. How about Joni Mitchell? Incredible artist. I love all of the artists that came out of the folk era of the 60s, 70s. Incredible. One of my favorite musicians of all time, Laura Marling. Some of my favorite albums ever. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna show you something. Don't go away. Actually, this is a great time, because I do need to go to the bathroom. We're gonna take a very quick little break here, and I'll be back with something I want to show you all. So don't go too far. Don't go too far, but we'll be back momentarily. Hang tight. Little figurines. Little wizards. Don't you put your hand in that hole. Don't. Ooh, do I put my hand in the hole? I'm putting my hand in the hole. Take disc. Okay. Found disc. Oh. 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 Wait, whoa. Wait, hold on a second. Whoa. I don't like this. I don't like this. Anything that's out of the ordinary. I forgot. I always forget. That's one thing that I love. Ooh, is that a key? Extra object? There's a little key right there. Yeah. Wait, I want the key. Wait, can I keep it? Can I keep it? Get it? Get it? Get the joke? Do you understand my jokes? Okay. That's the right answer. Oh, there's another dirty! Oh my gosh. It's too many Toby melons! Stop it! Where's the dirty? There you are! Is it the same one? You can't be doing this, little guy! Dirty! Okay. Alright, go with me. Come on! Come! Yay! He's dirty! Stay here! Oh, more trash. Oh, and I see more gunk down there. More grime. More gloops. Okay, there's still more? Oh my goodness. There's a whole trash bag over there. Ah, let's go! Everything's at 100%. We did it. We beat the game again. Very good. Very cool. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I'm gonna have to be a bad person again. We need a young... Hello, I am back. What's up, gamers? Squeaky. I've got some relics. I've got some relics from the past. Who remembers the Civil Wars? Signed album. I got them to sign it. I met them in person many, many years ago when they were still a band. I loved this album. This was very good. This right here is the reason I ever uploaded on YouTube. And I'll tell you why. This lovely artist named Gabrielle Applin. She, back in the day, back in the very, oh my god! To which one? Civil Wars or? Back in the day, she was posting videos on YouTube of covers in her bathroom, like literally in the bathtub because the acoustics are great. And yeah, she's awesome. She has great music. She randomly came to this place in LA called the Hotel Cafe, and I got to meet her. And it's the reason why I posted my first videos on YouTube ever were me doing covers that I took down after a while because they were not great. But yeah, she's the whole reason I have a YouTube account, because I was inspired by her and I really wanted to do music on YouTube first. Very cool. But then this is the piece de resistance. This giant collector's edition of Laura Marling's album, The Beast Was a Creature I Did Not Know. This is really cool. To Jacob, love, Laura Marling. Got her to sign this. She played a really cool venue in Joshua Tree, California. A place called Pappy and Harriet's. Tiny. It's like the size of like half of my apartment. And she was very lovely. She's one of my favorite musicians and inspires me whenever I create music. Might be a little dusty. This is a good album. She has some of my favorite music ever. But let me put this back. But one really cool thing is, I think it was last year. A bunch of my LA music friends, they're part of a community. It's not really a community, but it's a big old, I forget what it's called. Anyway, it's a big songwriter thing. They have an online presence, and they do School of Song classes. And they'll get famous artists to do like 1 month classes that people can attend, and it's just via like online. And they've gotten a lot of cool artists, but one of them was Laura Marling, and that's the one that I decided to attend. So I took a songwriting course with her as well last year, and that was really, really cool. That was really, really fun. But yeah, here's a little show and tell for you all. The Civil Wars! The Civil Wars! Dude, sometimes I forget you have long hair. I know, right? I keep cutting it, but it's quite long. It is quite long. It blends in pretty well. So it looks like I have short hair until you realize that it is quite long. But yeah, you do music. I do. You just like vintage stuff, don't you? I mean, this wasn't vintage. This is all when it came out. But I do like vintage stuff. Anyway, let's get back to PowerWash. You look very bonita. Thank you. Tanks. Okay, that leaving your window open and your collector's items near the fresh air is really good for them. I think I see what you're doing there. You just want to come in and take them. You just want to take them for yourself. I have a great photo with the Civil Wars, with John Paul White and Haley? Why is my brain going to Haley Williams? Why is my brain going to Haley Williams? Oh, Joy Williams. Joy Williams. Yeah, my brain was just stuck on Paramore. Joy Williams. That's funny. Yeah, I've got a picture with them, but it was on such a crappy phone at the time. It's so bad. It's such a bad. You could barely tell anything. It's a really bad picture. Yeah, fun fact, one of my, I don't know them anymore, but a friend I used to have, I guess she was babysat by Joy Williams back in the day. That's a great fun fact to throw around. That's a great fun fact to throw around with people. If only I enjoyed cleaning my house IRL. Who cares? Man, they were getting to see a live performance from them. Oh boy. Life-changing. Life-changing. Such a cool experience. They're so good. It still makes no sense to me why they broke up when they did. If anyone doesn't know, Civil Wars was a incredible Americana folk band of the mid to late 2010s, if I'm not mistaken. And they exploded in popularity. Like, It wasn't overnight, but it basically was overnight. They won a ton of Grammys, tons of accolades, incredible songwriters. They were just everywhere suddenly. And as quickly as they became a big hit, they disbanded. And I know John Paul White, the male singer. He's still doing lots of work. I think Joey Williams is still doing stuff too. I don't know. There's a lot of drama surrounding it. They divorced, like a really nasty divorce. Well, the problem is they were never together. That's what the weird drama was. They were both married to separate people. But they had such good chemistry on stage, everybody just assumed that they were having an affair. But that was never confirmed. I don't know, it was very odd. It was a very odd situation. No. Yeah, they were each married to separate people. They both have families. So their real story is that they met in a Nashville songwriter course. Call them writers' rounds. And yeah, they just happened to write some music together. It ended up being really good. And then they just stuck with it for a bit. But I think they had different things that they wanted to do with their music outside of a duo. I don't know. It's very confusing. I'm sorry, but who are we talking about? I missed that. The Civil Wars. The Civil Wars. I don't know who these people are. You know what? That's totally fine. I feel like they were like absolutely huge in a very niche community of people. But I mean, they did hit mainstream. They absolutely did, but they're not like some pop superstars that everybody would know. You might recognize a song. I don't know nowadays. But I think their breakout hit was featured in a Grey's Anatomy episode. I think that's what really kind of pushed them over the edge. I could just be making this all up. But that sounds like what I remember. I know you plan on playing other games after this one, but I really want you to check out the second game to see how much they improved everything. I am enjoying very much the chillness of this game. You know what? Let's go super wide here. I don't think I need to be in yellow. Because this is all that's left of the floor. And it's gonna give me a shpling any second regardless. Once we get to a certain percentage. Let's see what I can do here. Yeah, I was super into the Civil Wars back in the day, though. They were a very big inspiration for a lot of musicians. It's really actually very, very interesting seeing the music trends shift over the years as let's go. As a elder of the community now. Look at this. This is so much nicer. When I was getting into like the open mic music scene, the big inspiration was folk revival. So Mumford & Sons, Civil Wars, and just a lot of other things like that. I remember going to open mics like maybe 4 years ago, and everybody was doing Chapel Roan. And now, I'm not sure what now is. There was a lot of Phoebe Bridgers kind of style. It's interesting how it shifts over time. People being inspired by different generations' music songwriters, specifically. I feel like a big one recently, at least in the circle of musicians that I hang out around, is... who is it? What's their name? Do you need a cane, oldie? No. Oh, what's her name? She's an amazing musician, and also has a band. She's on all the TikTok edits. Why can't I remember her band or her name? Park Warden. Say, does that washer of yours work on hedges? No, Park Warden. I'm gonna destroy the bushes. Oh, I love Evanescence. No, she's more modern. Who is it? The first song on this Sufjan Stevens album is being called Death with Dignity is setting me up for a very happy time. Oh boy. Yeah, if you've never listened to Sufjan Stevens, get ready for an existential crisis. This is gonna bug me. This is really gonna bug me. Who is this artist? It's just completely escaping me. I'm trying to remember a song title too, and it's right on the tip of my tongue. I'm gonna lose it. 2010, I was working paper pushing job, living like a hermit, trying to save to buy a place. I know you. Let's see. Yeah, they had a song from the Hunger Games, Safe and Sound, with Taylor Swift. Yeah, they were so popular that Taylor Swift did a song with them. Gosh, that whole era of the Hunger Games music was crazy. Like, in a good way. And then the next Hunger Games was Lorde made the next soundtrack, or at least set up the collaboration project for that. That was actually pretty cool too. I think I have both of those on CD. Oh, this is bothering me so bad. This artist that I can't think of. Hold on. Oh, I love Lorde. Lorde's great. I gotta look this up. There it is. What was her band called though? Adrienne Lenker. Anyone familiar? What is her band's name? Big Thief. Oh, how did I forget that? Anyway, sorry. I had to. That was killing me. That's a big inspiration for people right now, I think. Gosh, that was just eating me alive. We got any Lord enjoyers in the house? Yeah, I've heard some of her stuff. I'm gonna save all the half pipes, all the pools, all the ramps, all the rails. Well, maybe not the rails, for the end. Get all the normal concrete out of the way. Please don't say you're too young, JK, because I'm younger than Jacob, and that made me feel old. Too young to know any of the bands and artists y'all are talking about, except Lord. I mean, most of these artists are new. Now, the ones I'm talking about, Adrian Lanker, Big Thief, Lord, mentioned Chapel Roan. Let's get this railing all finished up. Please. Please, rail. This rail's really tough. Needed a Jacob's Top Songs playlist posted in the Discord. That's not a bad idea, actually. I feel like I have such a non-normal, like not what, I don't listen to pop music. I don't listen to pop music. I listen to very sad music all the time. So I don't think it would be a very fun playlist to listen to for most people. Are any of you familiar with Laura Marling, by the way? No, I'm begging for this playlist. I feel like Laura is also very niche in specifically the community of folk music. But if you know where to look, you've probably heard her in many different places. If you're familiar with the band Mumford & Sons, you've heard of Laura Marling. If you've heard of the band Noah and the Whale, you've heard of Laura Marling. Oh, look at that. Pretty good, pretty good. She's been in a lot of projects, but I personally enjoy all of her solo work, most of all. Oh, these stairs are nasty. Spling! Let's go. I also really enjoy music that makes me stare at the wall for hours. Okay, 86% done on this skate park. This is pretty good. This is going pretty well, I gotta say. I listen to rap. What's up, Keith? What's up, Gemma? When did you sneak in here? I'll be honest, I haven't really been looking at the names I've been replying to for a good minute here. I'm very distracted. Maybe I've already been talking to you. Oh, I remember Lord. Yeah, so for the Lord enjoyers, what do y'all think of the newest albums? I don't know how I feel about them still. I still don't know how I feel about the newest albums. I really like the first two, personally. Jim didn't sneak in? Uh-oh. Mr. Streamer is not paying attention then. My bad. The Fun Box, I just realized. You've only ever heard of Lord's hit songs. Okay. Fair. That's fair. So most people listen to music. Just listen to the hits. I am an album enjoyer. So if I'm gonna be listening to music, I will typically listen to a full album. Front to back. I'm a little old school. No, I genuinely I think it's great that musicians are able to do the singles route, so they can kind of experiment, make some cool projects here and there that are consisting of singles. But I really respect an artist's intention when it comes to what an entire album is trying to what an album is trying to convey. So I personally really like listening to albums all the way through. There's some on Solar Power I liked, but I wasn't a huge fan of Virgin. Yeah, I think I gave Virgin a couple listens through. I might need to just recheck it out. Solar Power, I don't know. Yeah, I think there was like maybe one or two songs on there that were all right, but it wasn't my favorite from her. Spling. We can go. Spling. Well then, may I suggest Radiohead's wow, don't you worry, I've already listened to every single Radiohead album. Multiple times all the way through. I got super into Radiohead, like for the first time ever, maybe 3-4 years ago? Because I'd never really listened to them prior, outside of their hits. And I don't know why it took me so long to check them out. Yeah, In Rainbows is incredible. It's a very, very good album. I have a playlist that's about 3,000 songs long, which is about everything. But I like the story of a full album, and I'll usually listen to an album front to back in order. I need to make more playlists for myself. I like just made one a couple months ago because there's a lot of fun in like some like 90s alternative rock, pop rock. And it's really hard to find some of those songs unless you just happen upon them. So anytime I hear one where I'm like, oh, this is a great song, like I forgot about this one, I'll just add it to my playlist. Just for some like fun nostalgia. But I don't have any other playlists really made for good stuff like that. The quarter pipe. Is this part of the quarter pipe? Oh, it is. Okay, I see. Ready for the spling? Spling! Or hear me out, playlist for the people. How would I even share that? I'm just giving you a list of all the songs you should listen to. Make the playlist yourself. I only have Apple Music. So sorry, everybody. So sorry. I just started using music streaming like in the last year. Couple of years. I've always been a physical media owner. Or just give us the song names. True. I could do that. Or I could give you a bunch of cryptic hints. Make you try to figure it out like some mystery. That could go well. What the frick? Boo! No Spotify, Jacob? Nah. Oh, we're almost done. Spling! All right, arch and bowl. Just an arch and a bowl. Shouldn't be too bad. You know, this actually wasn't, I really like this level. There's a lot, but it wasn't difficult. It's just lots of concrete to work on. I have a handy little app that transfers Apple Music playlist to Spotify playlist. Oh! He doesn't get the Spotify Wrapped. So sad. You know, fun fact, Apple Music actually did make their own little Wrapped thing. The problem is, I do love a good CD. And so I've got a lot of CDs just chilling out, and I'll play those. Last thing is the big old bowl. Where'd the bowl go? Over here? Yeah. All right, let's do this. Ready, set. Go! Oh. It was close. Yeah, Spotify did it first. Yeah, but Spotify is also kind of stinky. Spotify kind of stank. Dumped Spotify a while back, so I need some new places to get my music. You know what I've been wanting to do? I've been wanting to make an at-home server. Put all of my music that I own and my shows and movies and stuff all on my own home server so that I can never have to pay another streaming site again for anything. Stream it from my own house. Anywhere, anytime I'd like. Do it! I need to find a cheap little PC to turn into that, though. That's the only problem. Also, it's the absolute worst time to try to build a PC right now. My goodness, I was looking up some hard drive prices. Disgusting. I won't move it because it's currently running on my computer. I have an external hard drive that I bought where I put all of my footage for all of the videos I make as backups, just in case I need them. It's an 8 terabyte external drive that I bought a year and a half ago. Still using it, still has plenty of space. I was looking to just buy an internal, one of the big HDD, just the ones that you slot into the PC. Well, not slot in, but a little SATA drive. That thing cost me, I think, $250. That's a lot. But that's 8 terabytes. That was like a year and a half ago. The exact same product from the exact same store. It's now almost $500. It's stupid AI data centers and AI people are just jacking up the prices of everything that's cool right now. And I hate them for it. It's so frustrating. Oh man, the bowl is rough. I was thinking of upgrading this PC that you're seeing me play this game on right now. Like the CPU, because I do a lot more editing than I did before. Let's go! Raking it in. Earn 50 stars in career mode. Nice. I was thinking about upgrading this PC, getting a new CPU, which means I'd have to get a new motherboard. And it's so expensive. It's so stupid! Dude, I can get some air! Whoa! Why can I jump so high? It's like I am on a skateboard. Oh my gosh. Woohoo! Oh, I didn't get it on that one. Whoop! Wait, why did they make this? Why did they make it so good to jump off of corners like this? That's crazy. If you want to build a NAS, apparently you gotta buy SSD HDDs that are specific. No, I know. I've been looking into a NAS. I've also been looking into a DAS because I don't know if I needed a NAS specifically. If you have your own little PC that acts as the network, this is gonna go over the head of half of the people here, if not more. But yeah, I keep looking into it and I keep realizing that it is still prohibitively expensive at this current moment in time. It'd be nice to have a little crash of the AI market. That would be spectacular. Oh, stupid, stinky AI. Wow! Dang, you can really get flying here. Keep in mind you live in California. Well, PC parts, you can buy them online though, and they're all expensive everywhere. That's the main problem. Whoa! 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 Oh my gosh. Am I supposed to be able to jump this high? This is crazy. This is crazy. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, that wasn't as good. Whoa! Nice, nice, nice. Amazing. Okay. That's what my friend did. She has multiple hard drives. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I wouldn't mind Apple Music, but I don't want to have to take all 1,600 songs that I have on Spotify and dump them in Apple Music. Like purchased or just like saved into a playlist? You did it. Where's the ball? It's right there. Now's a little treat. Can we have said music playlist? I don't know. Maybe. I'd have to make it. That's the problem. Wow. Look at that. Great job, Dirt Finder. Scrubbed up kind of neat, didn't it? Beats me how you do it all with just a jet of angry water. But that folks seem grateful. All I'm getting so far is gas from the baggy pants brigade, complaining that I don't look sick no more, which was surely the point. Okay. How's my shop looking? What do I need for the professional? 5,090 stars. Okay. I don't think we're going to get that anytime soon. Gotta go fast. Try to run in the loop, do 360. You know, like Sonic. If only. If only it were so easy. Oxford research? What are they talking about? Which one am I using right now? Vista 3000. Vista 3000. This one's kind of cool. $100? Sure. Why the heck not? Hey, where is it? Where's my cool look? How do I equip it? Oh, motorbike and sidecar. Wait, how do I equip it? Excuse me. Excuse me. Clothing. Somehow this is very enjoyable to me. I'm glad. I think Jacob's stream has now become my main social interaction time. Amazing. My friend sends me those really bad AI videos of real people, and I had to tell her to stop sending them to me. So valid. Jacob, I didn't realize that the song 4th of July would be on the Sufjan Stevens album, and I cried to it for an entirety of my first breakup. I'm blocking you. Very good. Very, very good. If you want a little bit more upbeat but still sad, Sufjan, check out Come On Phil the Illinois album. That one is much more accessible. A little less, still good, but a little less cry-worthy. Long extension. I just don't feel like I should waste my money on these things. I don't know. How do I get my other... Anyway. Guess we can go to the motorbike. Sounds good to me. Does that sound good to you all? Sue Berry. You may have seen the pics of my hubby and I becoming the first sidecar to complete the 24-hour Great Plains Challenge. Everyone thought the tracks were just too bumpy, 24 hours on the seat too restrictive. But it was no problem at all. When I got uncomfortable, I just took my hands off the throttle for a second and gave them a shake. The brutal 5-hour river section sure took it out of the sidecar, though. Can you clean it up? By the way, Bobby wondered if you knew any chiropractors. Okay. Sounds good. Let's start this job. It's not real money, Jacob. Where's my... I'm sorry. Did I buy for the wrong one? Where's the skin I just unlocked? Can anyone explain that to me? Clothing. I'm so confused. Leave it on the gnome. Where's the stinky gnome? Where's the stinker? Where's that stinker? He's gonna be outside, isn't he? Oh, stinky. A lot of weird noises coming out of this place. It's right in front of you. I'm scared. Where's this gnome? I'm gonna blast him. Little gnome. Come out to play. Seriously though, where is he? Oh my gosh! He genuinely scared me. Oh. Stinky. All right. Well. Nope. Oh, this is gonna take 5 seconds. This is gonna take 5 seconds. Someone's got to explain to me why I can't unlock my thing I just spent money on. I really wanted to use my cool new skin. Little sidecar. Swing, swing. Swing, 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 swing. Blum, blum. Blum, 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 blum. Yeah, this is the way to play the game. This is the way to play the game. Strain the tailpipe. The only problem with this strategy is you have no organization, and therefore you won't know what needs to be finished later on. Splum! Splum! That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Stand up, please. Oh, sidecar seat. Sorry, I saw the word seat. Oh, not that swing arm again. What was the swing arm before? It's back here? Yeah, right there. And 2 spoke sets, huh? I can't get the swing arm. Huh. Oh boy, I don't know what anything is. Up, 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 up. How do I get that? How am I supposed to get that? That did not take us 5 seconds, Jacob. Now to watch Jacob slowly go crazy. It's true. It's true. Oh my gosh, it's down in there. Oh, that's a spoke set. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, there we go. Look at us go. So good. Nice. Great job on the sidecar. It's never looked better. Tempted to go in for the Appalachian Way Mega Run now. It's always been Bobby's dream. Cool. All right. I think we should do an odd job. Well, Let's check out the gnome fountain. How big is it? We can try this out. Jacob's already crazy. It's also true. Park warden, dirt finder. Did you know we're going up in the world? The mayor recently said to me, Warden, we're going up in the world. I'm not currently at liberty to say why or how, but Muckingham needs every potential tourist attraction that it can lay its hands on. Leave no stone unturned, lest it be a jewel. Or something to that effect. So I sent my deputy Earl out and about to see what he could find. And in less than 3 weeks, he found a sorry-looking fountain near the edge of the middle of the recreational grounds. It urgently needs a splash of your expertise. Do what you can, dirt finder. Okay. Yeah, good one. I haven't started any of their odd jobs. I haven't done that. I just cranked 1.5 liters of water. Drank? Is that okay? Consumed. Imbibed. Whatever you'd prefer. Oh, this is much larger than I anticipated. Oh boy. It's a gnome fountain for obvious reasons. But what do you think it's made out of? I think it's made out of gnomes. Okay, maybe I wouldn't have done this if I knew this was going to be so large. I didn't know this would be so large. Soccer. Oh, ew. Where's the soccer ball all nasty? No, come back! At least it's not vodka. It's vodka. My ladder. There's my ladder. Let's go top to bottom. Why don't we? Wait, how do I have a ladder? Do I have another ladder? I guess I gotta do it like that, huh? What? That's crazy. That's crazy. The king gnome? It could just fly. We're doing the top-down approach here, I think. Oh, this is gonna be a nightmare. This is gonna be a nightmare. I can already tell. The gnome statue. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is gonna be a nightmare. You're on top of the world. Jacob seconds are like dog ears. Maybe. Just maybe. All right, we need to get this gnome statue first and foremost. Can't leave any gnome unturned, as they say. Do I not have a step stool for this one? Oh boy, rocks. You think they'll turn it on once I finish it? spraying a bunch of water? Sure would be nice. I'll be real honest, I clicked on this one because I was like, oh, this should be a quick and easy one. We're getting towards the end of the stream. This will be quick and easy. This will be fine. No. Much larger. Much more insane than I realized. Okay. You hear that, chat? He wants us to leave. It's not true. It's not true. Honestly, I thought I had a little bit of work that I needed to get done tonight. I mean, I do still, but I literally just got a message right now. So I won't have as much work as I thought I was going to have tonight. So that's perfect, actually. What am I missing? Is it really going to be the inside of this jug here? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. What am I missing on you? Oh, it's all in these corners. Oh! Yeah, doing a little parkour for sure. Oh, that's real baked on. Okay, I thought that was just like weird shadowing. Got it. Or reflections or something. Yeah, I guess it's because I'm using an Urban X. Not as great as I anticipated. It's just so hard to see on the rocks. I have to use the tab function for this bad boy. There's gotta be a big old chunk. There's gotta be a big old chunk I haven't seen. No, it's just, yeah, it's just all these weird little cracks. Okay, that's fine. Or edges, whatever you want to call it. Cheater! No, no, no. These rocks have a very weird texture to them. Makes it very difficult to see what I'm trying to find. Like, yeah, like, I don't know if I would notice that as being dirt without pressing the button. I'll be real honest. We'll only do it for the stinky rock. Come on, rocks! Come on, rocks, we can do it! Boop, 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 boop. They've got an autocomplete by now. Holy moly, dude. Oh, okay. I get that. Alright, there we go. Now we're good. Now we'll go back to the normal cleaning ways. The upper basin bowl. I should check on those other odd jobs to see what, which of these little sprayers are able to be used. Because that might determine how soon or late I might do it. So I feel like I'd much prefer to do the ones that force me to use these lower level ones first. Because I'll probably get so used to... This fountain's gonna take them forever. No! No! Maybe. Maybe. It might actually. I'm gonna do my best. Do my darndest. Unless all of these odd jobs are using limited equipment. I don't know. You know, yeah, let's get this little edge done first. Oh. There we go. There we go. Now we can do the rest. Yeah. Sounds like a plan to me. I can't handle another controversy about pizza. Pizza. Wait, what is happening here? I've been here in spirit, but I was playing Grounded with my friends. Jacob, what did you think of the skate park? It was great. It was very fun. We were riding the half pipes and the bowls, getting some sweet air. Like, we were literally flying. It was great. Up a basin bow. Spling! Okay. Nice. Oh, this is gonna take a long time, isn't it? My tummy is rumbly. You know, it's probably better like this. Yeah. Yeah. I saw it, but I had the volume down. That's fair. That's fair. Guess we know which level is going to start the stream on? Which one? I was thinking of doing the, was it the gnome house? What was that house in the woods? What was that called? I don't know. Denny's would slap right now. Actually, it does sound pretty good. Where's my ladder? Where's... I'm sorry, where's my ladder? Oh, that's right. I had to parkour up to there. The ladder's down here. Oh my gosh. Cottage, yeah, cottage. I mean, I'll probably do both of them. Cottage and the firefighter section, but hold on a second. Oh. Oh! Wait, how does this work? Whoa. Oh, the angle is so bizarre. Oh, I could have just... Okay. I understand now. I understand what I was supposed to have done. Oh gosh, the perspective on this thing is odd. Too close. Wait, it's so confusing. Ah. Okay. Wow. Bizarre? This is a nightmare. Honestly, we might do this one on the next stream. Okay, let's do the normal long extension. Cool. I wonder if I could just... Oh, that's a lot of graffiti. Uh-oh. Okay, that's where some of the soap that's been provided to us might come in handy. Let's get an overall blast through. Crazy. Problem is the angles at which we're trying to access this stuff is kind of wild. Spring bling! Gosh, I kind of hate this this fountain. I mean, we're getting through it, but the angles that we have to cover are just so awkward. Jacob, sorry I'm late. That is quite all right. Welcome. Bling bling. Nice, nice. I'm really not sure how I should be approaching this. But I think what we're doing is fine for now. Gnome time. Oh, I do have this one. Oh! Gosh dang it. Wish I saw that earlier. I just assumed I didn't. I don't know why I made that assumption. Okay, well, here we go. Oh, these gold parts don't count as its own unique thing. Interesting. But the decorations do. And the individual walls. Huh. Strange. I think you're supposed to spray water on the dirty parts. Thank you, Uatu. Thank you, Mr. Uatu. Very informative. Actually, you know what? This one's better for just general blasting over a large area. The other one is much better for getting some detailed splashes through. Okay, I feel like I'm ruining this for myself. Can you stand up? Thank you. Yeah, I feel like I'm slightly ruining this for myself by not being a little bit more detailed. This is a tricky one, though. Cool. There's my little ladder. Actually, let's just get on top of the gnome for this part. Oh, the edge is so close. The edge is so close to being done. I think you're supposed to, anytime, buddy, did anyone tell you that the game will save and you can pick up? Yes. No, I do know that. I'm determined, though. I am determined. Oh, there's the sprayer. Okay. I think I genuinely like this one better. That one's a little bit too loosey-goosey, as they say. Nice. All right, I will say that this is a very interesting way to test out the long nozzles. And I actually don't mind it. I really don't mind it. Okay, I'm stuck. There we go. Okay, what's left? Nice. Get over here, get some of this. Double ding. Let's go! Okay, got the upper section done. Nice. Okay, cool. We're almost there. We're almost there. Awesome. All right, we're getting just an initial gunk bunch off of this. Quick little spray down. Whoop. Cool. All right, let's keep it moving. Keep it improving. Oh, decoration's done. Underside. Done. Oh, underside. Okay. Not bad. Ding. Tacular. Yeah. Exactly. Underside, upper column. Oh. A lot in these cracks here. A lot over here too. Just trying to get one piece at a time. One at a time. It's quite difficult now, though, since I've already kind of sprayed all of this, so that's my bad. That is definitely my bad. Oh, it's over here? Oh, yeah. Oh, it's so close. So close to being done. Ah. Let's go. You can do your cheaty thing. Oh, don't you worry. Oh, this all counts as upper column. Okay, cool. Now, is this getting all the graffiti off? I can't tell. I don't know if it's enough. Pretty precise here. Wow. That was, that's pretty good. Let's do that again, why don't we? Get it, I guess. Wow. Alright, so this is good. This is good stuff right here. This is good stuff right here. Somebody worked really hard to deface this fountain, and now you're just erasing it. You know what? You know what? You know what? You might say I'm defacing it with water, so, and maybe this is my own spin on art. My art is cleansing. I don't know. Oh man, look at all that. Look at all of that. Need another wipe through on this. Wow. Incredible. Let's get some more graffiti. Hold on, I'm only 11% done with this whole thing? I'm only 11% done with this whole thing? Yeah, we might need to come back to this on the next stream. This is a lot. This might be more than the skate park. Because this is so complex. There's just so many different aspects to it. Just waiting for you to notice. I was like, oh yeah, I got the full top done. Now we're on the second portion from the top. I think this will be fine. We'll be done with this in like an hour tops. No, this might be a much longer one for sure. Okay. Okay. Well, oh my gosh. Oh yeah. Okay. We're not even close. Okay. Yeah. We'll save the rest of this for the next stream. There's a lot going on with this fountain. Yeah. We'll definitely save this for the next stream. Holy moly. I was like, oh yeah, we're getting somewhere. No. Only 11% done. That's crazy. Now, where is the actual gnome here? I see lots and lots of statues of gnomes. But I don't see the gnome, you know? Bigfoot strikes again. Gotcha. Another week, another power wash Monday. What does it say? Lost cat, Ulysses. Very fluffy. Please call the mayor. 673-695. The mayor has a very special phone that only has 6 digits. He's got this special mayoral phone. All right. Well, okay. Okay. Yeah. We'll come back to this. We'll come back to this. We'll come back to this for a future episode, future stream. That's good to know, though. It's good to know that it was much longer than I anticipated. Just because they're stone doesn't mean they're not real gnomes. Being a gnomist isn't allowed. Amazing. Amazing. All right, everybody. You're still only at the top half of the fountain, Jacob. I know. Hope you didn't want dinner tonight. You're stuck with us now. I'm out of here. I'm gonna go eat. I don't know what I'm gonna eat, but I'm gonna eat something. He's leaving us, you guys. I am, in fact, leaving you. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for hanging out for these streams. Always a blast. Always a pleasure. Some fun conversations with you all. I will be... Is Mother's Day on Monday? I gotta double check when Mother's Day is. I shouldn't be here on Monday unless it's Mother's Day. I don't... Is that next week? Or is that like 2 weeks? I gotta double check. I gotta make sure. Anyway. Thanks for a fun stream. Thank you. Thanks everybody for being here. On Sunday? Oh. It's Sunday always? Man. The holidays that like switch the number day don't make any sense to me. Doesn't make any sense. They gotta just do it on like the 14th of the month. That would make it so much easier than keeping track of like the second Sunday or first Thursday or all these annoying. Anyway, enough. I'm gonna go eat some food. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my evening. I got a little bit of work to do. Thank you all for hanging out with me. Thanks for having lovely conversations. Thank you to those of you who are members. Thank you to those of you who have became members. Thank you to those of you who had some super chats, specifically Kitty Love Meows and, as always, JK. Both very lovely people. Both super appreciative of your support for the channel. So thank you for that. Those of you who are live, thanks for making these such fun streams for me. Hope it was fun for all of you. I'll be back. Again, it should be this Monday, but just in case, it might be delayed if Mother's Day stuff tends to fall on a weekday. For my family, that is. I don't know what the plans are yet. But anyway, if you're here after the fact, watching this as a VOD, thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching through all of these. Hope you had some fun as well. Don't curse us! Ooh. Not like last time. Have a good meal. Time to go listen to your old covers. Oh, thanks. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Yeah, if you enjoyed this video, this live stream, hit that like button. Leave a comment down below. All you live people, I see you. Let me know what you thought about this. If you're already subscribed, did I just say this? Hit that bell notification, all that good stuff. Follow my other links, linked in the description down below. With all that being said, you all are awesome. You all are amazing. And I can't wait to see you all in the next stream. Bye. Little figurines. Little wizards. Thanks for being here, y'all. Bye.
Don't you put your hand in that hole. Don't. Ooh, do I put my hand in the hole? I'm putting my hand in the hole.